The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Ravens and the Vikings, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, and here we are, Brock, final week of the preseason. One last tune-up for stars and starters, and of course the game where a lot of these great camp stories will clinch a spot on that Week 1 roster.
And I never tire of these great camp stories, and they come from all different backgrounds. Some are undrafted guys, some are vets with a restart in their career that they use preseason, in this game in particular, to springboard some momentum into the regular season.
We're just seconds away from getting this one started. And off we go from Minneapolis. Here's Carter on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects where everything just feels like it's in slow motion and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback, that high upside that made him the #1 pick overall.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. To the air on first down, Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Young working from the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
On third down, it's Young. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
All right, set now, first and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Justin Matabike making that stop. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Shotgun snap now to Young. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Out of the gun, Young. Completed to Flowers. And he's short the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
Sure seems like every quarterback's called a leader, isn't he? But he really goes that extra mile to earn that title. Confident, running his team out there for this series and for every series. You got to be calm. You got to be cool. You got to be collected in demeanor. But you got to have that fire as well to lead your team. This is a guy his teammates can lean on during the game. And he sure enjoys being that stable pillar of this offense.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. That's caught. Devon Achane. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. First down, ball at the 36. Johnson up the middle. Broke through the tackle. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. They send the tight end in motion. From the 42. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Searches from the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Ravens will go on offense. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the 2nd time. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Coming right is Hall. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Encroachment, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still 1st down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. They'll run here following the penalty. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Young on 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Young to throw it. He completes it in traffic. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by Deron Bland. And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this third down. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Throw caught at the 6. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens stretch their early lead to 9. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stick with Achan. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. It's a 2-score game early. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Achan again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Motioning the tight end now. Here he is on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Achan, a first down carry. And they'll stop him after he rolls downhill to the 32. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Back now, pressure on its way. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And the punter earning some high fives on that one. They're going to down this kick at the 3. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock. A safety, really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. They start the drive with Hall. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 1st down.
Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate 1st down following that encroachment flag. Young throwing here. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And he'll get it up to the 27. That play made by their rookie from Michigan State. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 27. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Looking to throw, Young. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Young working from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. He'll throw it yet again. Caught by Flowers. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Out of the gun, Young. This finds Mitchell, complete. It's a Baltimore touchdown! The Ravens make it a 16-point ball game. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown! So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings now set to take the field. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 32. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Vikings trailing in the early going. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 47. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Ravens make it a 24-point ball game.
Vikings nothing.
This could be it. This could be the turning point. Let's go.
Jake Bailey.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
Second and 10 now. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field in the tone of this drive.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They are throwing it again. He's got Bellinger. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll throw it again. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Could not beat the defender there. So it'll be 3rd down. Pass play coming here. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
John Parker Romo out to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he'll get this up to the 29-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. So we've reached the halftime break. It's the Ravens leading so far on the road. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. This, the final game on the preseason schedule for these two teams. After this comes final cut downs, and then we get started for real. The countdown is on for the NFL kickoff game on the Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, this is the final dress rehearsal. Still a chance for someone to make a big play that cements his spot on the roster. And to bring it your way, let's get it right back out to Kate Scott.
On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out come the Vikings for the debut possession of our second half. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. They're set up at the 35 now. To the air now on 1st and 10. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Looking for a throw here. Deep drop this time. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Can't find the back on the dump off. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The Ravens and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're set up at the 35 now. Brought in right side. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down by Deron Bland. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Back now, pressure on its way. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. 1st and 10 from the 41. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Young working from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Now it's Young. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Young. Catch made by Mitchell. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
To the air on 1st down, Young. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Ravens make it a 24-point ball game. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. Forced out to his right. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard
They motion the tight end over. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Complete out to the right. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's a throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
They're going play action. Complete out to the right side. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Completes beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
He'll throw it yet again. Cut near the goal line. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
The game of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Vikings have it to start the 4th, and given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, Johnson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down. First and goal.
They'll run with Johnson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
First throw for the backup now. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
They'll run with Johnson. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. No gain, maybe just a couple of inches on the run. That brings up 4th and goal.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, 4th and goal inside the 1.
Going on this drive, I feel it.
Here we go, it's Mayfield. And they score, it's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Ooh, this is so tough, Brock. You understand what he was trying to do, make something happen, ended up outside the pocket, but even some added creativity can't yield 2 points here.
You get down here on these 2-point conversions, the real estate just gets gobbled up in a hurry. Not only for the QB, but the receivers as well. Only so much time to try to make something work before that defender said, "Not in my house."
They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Trying for the deep ball. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes on the bootleg. Escape. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you can take a risk like that. A huge sack for this defense.
4th down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it's going to be Vikings football. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Baker now from the gun. That's to his back, Roshan Johnson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Chased out, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. From the gun, Mayfield. He's on the... Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Fourth and forever coming up. Mayfield to throw for it. They connect for the first. A lot of grass ahead. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Keep your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find Payne.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Starting at the 10. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds his man, Downs. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Throwing off the play fake here. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Running behind center with Harris. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Harris gets it on the counter. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. And the Vikings going to the dime package here. Third down coming up. Read option, keeping to the right. Decent gain here, but short of the first. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Marr connects there. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing again is Baker. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Throwing now. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Baltimore running its offense out now. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Markers reset, ball at the 37. From the gun, they go with Harris. And they'll stop him after a minimal gain, down to about the 36. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Harris once more. Pushing for the red zone. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. Najee Harris, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 39. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Got to hurry this to the line. One final shot here. Try and push it deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And this victory is going to give them a nice shot at confidence as they work through the next couple of weeks and prepare for things to count coming up in Week 1. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Ravens are your winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.